just wanted to talk about something that probably a lot of people maybe experience. You know, when you have your own business and you're doing things on your own. I don't know if anyone's ever had like this type of situation. Well, I'm going through my own real estate investing journey, and while I'm doing this, there's a lot of different ways to play the game, so to speak. And I know this doesn't apply only to real estate, probably to businesses, you know, and I'm only speaking for businesses, maybe other aspects of life as well. But some people, like myself, can probably feel that they're being overwhelmed with information, and they'll see the million and one ways to do things, and not sure which way to go. So right now, especially with all the information that you can get online, YouTube, you know what I mean? Like all these sources of information, which are great for this day and age. Before, I don't even know, I'm 36 years old. Maybe I don't know where you would get information from. Maybe you would have to know somebody, talk to somebody. But like, you know, it's amazing. It's good. You know, you can become a millionaire now just from listening to somebody on YouTube, learning how to day trade, and that's a fact. Those are facts of the modern day. So, I mean, I'm going through what I'm feeling right now is just overloaded information. You know, well, that's what I'm just not sure what to do. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have like the same problem. So my advice is just like, stick to one thing that does work. You know what I mean? With all this information that's out there, you may not know what to do, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But once you figure out one thing that does work, stick to it to the end to get the result. Because I feel like I'm going through the same thing right now. I have a lot of properties that I own, and I don't have any mortgages on them. So, long story short, I mean, I could take out a mortgage, or I could not. But, you know, so there's two different avenues that I could take, and both work. But which one should I do? Like, so it's like, oh, well, if both work, then just pick one. But it's about which one you feel the most comfortable with, which one has the less risk, etc., etc. So at the end of the day, there's more than one avenue that I can take. I'm just mentioning two. But sometimes what happens with people is that it drives you crazy. All the million and thousand and fucking different things you can do. All the different ways that you could do your bit, you know, to do things. There's so many different ways to do things. So my advice is just to, you know, because a lot of people, I hear this I hear it on the internet. A lot of entrepreneurs, that's how they fail, because they don't stick to one thing, and that's very crucial. I'm in a point in my in my business that is very delicate, and I'm very fortunate for what I've built myself and the lifestyle that I've built for myself. I've built myself a very peaceful lifestyle with what you know, my years investing, and I'm very proud of what I have. But I'm not done, nowhere near done. But it's very delicate still. You know, I could do 1, 2, 3 wrong things, and then I'm stressing out. You know what I mean? I'm not making money like that. I'm overwhelmed. So you have to be careful, you know? You have to be very careful. For example, if you come up with an idea that works, just stick with it, and that's it, until you get that result. And then do another one. You know what I mean? Don't do it halfway and then switch up, or never even start it and just keep switching up, because then you stay stagnant. I know a lot of people already realize that, and if you're an entrepreneur, you're probably the type of person that you get to your goals. You know what I mean? You're a goal-getter, you're a go-getter, and you get to the goals, but it just gets exciting, you know what I mean? And you're seeing, wow, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, 1,000 different fucking things, right? And you get overload. Your brain gets overloaded, and you might, right now I have this good idea that it's not exactly what I need. It wasn't in my plan, my agenda for this year or whatever. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna do that idea. I'm just gonna stick with my original one. My original one is slightly better. But this one involves taking leverage, which is, it's still at a profit, but I'm not in a position to take leverage right now. I don't feel like I need to. But if I were, sure. Because that's the whole thing, when you own real estate, it's just tell you to borrow, you gotta borrow a lot of money, to depending on how you're doing, how your business functions. If you're hiring people to do things, or if you do mainly, things yourself, if you don't need to borrow the money, then there's more cash in your pocket. If you borrow the money, it's a little less cash, but just if you have an idea that works originally, don't overload yourself with information. There's 1,000,001 ways to skin the cat. Do the one that works. If you find a little bit better one, just stick with one and see it to the end, and start the other one. Try not to overwhelm yourself, because that, I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there, that's what they're going through. So, all right, that's what I wanted to say. Peace.